Good morning, NTI friends. Today's lesson is on page 103, lesson 3-6. Count on to subtract. So let's go ahead and start with a little bit of mental math first. So who can tell me what is 6 plus 3? Okay, good job. I heard 9. 6 plus 3 equals 9. What about 4 plus 3? Good. 7. And the last one, 2 plus 8. Okay, I think I heard it. 10. Okay, good job. And these are all addition equations. Now I want you to look at something else for a minute. I'm going to take my sum, because remember, a sum is the answer to an addition equation. So 9 minus 3 equals what? Okay, very good. 6. What about 7 minus 3? What does that equal? Okay, good, I heard that. 4. And the last one, 10 minus 8. What does that equal? Okay, very good. 2. Good job. So what do you notice about these addition equations and the subtraction equations? You notice 6 plus 3 equals 9. All I did, I kind of went backwards. 9 minus 3 equals 6. Over here, 6 and 3 were our two add-ins. 9 was the sum. Over here, I took our sum, which now is the biggest number over here. That's our whole number. And I took away 3 minus 3. And then the difference is 6. So we use the same three numbers both in an addition and a subtraction problem. And what about this next one? 4 plus 3 equals 7. So now 7, the biggest number, is first, minus 3 equals 4. So now we have 4 as the difference over here on this problem. And 10, our biggest number here, which was our sum, minus 8 equals 2. Now 2 is our difference for this problem. So as you notice, in every one of these problems, the same three numbers are used. I wonder why that is. Do you think there's a connection between addition and subtraction? So let's think about that as we look at our lesson for today. Our objective for today's lesson is to count on to solve subtraction problems. So count on to subtract. Let's look at the problem. There are 10 birds in a bird bath. Then 7 birds fly away. How many birds are left? You can count on, here's those two words I said, count on to subtract 10 minus 7. So let's think about what you already know. You know that there are, what? 10 birds in a bird bath. What else do we know? We know that 7 of those birds flew away. So what do we have to find out? We have to find out how many birds are left. 10 minus 7 that flew away. How many birds are left? So let's take a look at a number line. We worked on a number line a couple of weeks ago. So go to 7. So number line start at 0. We're going to come over here, put your finger on 7, and then we are going to count on to 10, the whole number. Remember, we've been talking about whole numbers and parts. 10 is the biggest number. That's our whole. And then 7 is one of the parts. We have to find the other part. So let's start at 7. Start at 7. We're going to count up to 10. We're counting on to 10. So 1, 2, 3. So we're adding 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1, 2, 3. 7 plus 3 equals what? 10. So that's what we're thinking in our head. 7 plus 3 equals 10. So we counted on 3 numbers to get to 10. So that was addition, wasn't it? So now how is that addition related to subtraction? So let's look right here. So if 7 plus 3 equals 10, then 10 minus 7 equals 3. That was just like the addition and subtraction problems that we did a few minutes ago. The same three numbers. Your two addends equals 10, which was the sum, and now 10 being the biggest number in the subtraction equation, our whole, now we're taking away one part, which is 7, and equals the other part, which is 3. So there are 3 birds left. Is that making sense to everybody? So addition and subtraction are very closely related, aren't they? You can start with one number and count on to get to the big number, to your whole. Or if we looked at 10 and then 7 birds flew away, you could always start at 10 and then we could always count back, couldn't we? We could count back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we would land on 3. But a lot of times, this might be easier to count on when you're taking away larger numbers. So, it's very easy. If you have any questions about it, let me know, and we can talk about it a little bit more. Okay, so let me go ahead and roll this up. If you don't have a number line at home, a separate number line, you can always make one to help you do these problems. So this is what you're doing on your own. Show how you count on to subtract and then write the difference. So remember, you're going to start, number lines start on 0, but you want to come over and think of your addend right here, or the second number here. That's the part. That's where you're going to start. You're going to count on to count up to that whole number. You're going to count on how many? 8 minus 6, let's start at 6. We're going to count on and go up to 8. So 1, 2. We counted on 2. So 8 minus 6 equals 2. So think of 6 plus 2 equals 8. So you're counting on to find what your answer is. So today I want you to complete number 2. And then on the next page, page 104, here's another practice. I want you to complete number 3 and 4, 5. And then you have 2 problems. Problem solving for number 7, and then number 8, write about it. So if you have any questions, let me know, and we can go over this again. I can give you some more problems, but just think of counting on. So you're adding to subtract. It almost sounds like you're doing it backwards, doesn't it? But it's all related, isn't it? So have fun doing this, and we will see you later. Bye.